Alright, what is going on, everyone? Here is your boy Osmos CO2. So today I have a little bit of a video I wanted to talk about. So, this OKC move, or the KD trade, my bad. This KD trade, I am mad about. Now, I want to go ahead and say I am an OKC fan, but I'm going to be putting everything aside that I like about OKC right now. This is talking as someone that, knows KD and knows how he plays, and I really feel like he is sold out. Because the way that this has happened is, he literally has got to stop. Because what he's doing is, he's left OKC for a team that has three really great players. Now, everyone's been talking about this trade compared to LeBron's trade, and I want to go ahead and put my say into is that LeBron was way less worse than this trade, because whenever you look at it, OKC has a franchise team, and then whenever you look at LeBron, whenever he was on Cleveland a while ago, his team had no one. And so for LeBron to want to leave was reasonable. Now, if you would have brought that up 3 years, like in 2010, whenever he made that trade, I would have never agreed with you. I would have said that you were crazy, and that would have been it. But this is now, and today, I believe that that was the smartest move LeBron's ever made. Now, this move right here is smart for Durant, yes, but it's also one of the worst ideas for him to do, because he says he does not work well when criticized. And if you don't want to be criticized, don't go to a team that has a franchise with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. And the worst part, you just came off losing to him in the conference finals. So why would you want to go to that team? Not only were you the captain of that team, you're leaving a team that has great players on them. Yes, we don't have Serge anymore, but Serge was a sacrifice we had to make, because we still have Enes Kanter, Steven Adams, Russell Westbrook, Victor Oladipo, who's going to be a great addition if Russell decides to stay, because Russell may leave as well, which if he does leave, I'm not going to be too mad about it, because it's right now how it all goes is OKC loses KD, lose Russell, who's left? Victor Oladipo. Now, I think our best chance right now is to go into a rebuilding stage like the most teams do. Because I do think that Russell is going to be the best idea if we just trade him away, because we don't need him as well as much as everyone thinks we do. Because I think we need to go into a rebuilding stage, because we've lost a few great players, and Victor Oladipo's a young prospect who's going to be great, who already is pretty great, but will need to be able to learn how to work, and I feel like in the near future, OKC is going to become another great team. But for right now, I think that maybe if Russell Westbrook leaves, it would not affect me as much, because Russell's smarter than KD. No matter how many years they've been in, Russell would not sell out like KD would. Now, this is going on. What I know, because I feel like Russell may try and stay, because it's Russell Westbrook. If he tries to stay, it's all great, because I'd love to have him stay here, play alongside Victor Oladipo and Steven Adams. But let's go ahead. Let's get back to the point on hand. KD leaving OKC and going to the Warriors, a team that doesn't need a star player. They don't need him at all. OKC needed him. The Warriors don't need him at all, because how are they going to get him touches as much as they did? Because let's look at the facts. Harrison Barnes got 10 touches in those games, and you talk about KD getting 30 to 20 each game whenever he was on OKC. So he was a big part of OKC. And then for him to leave and go to a team that's not going to want to give him as much touches because they want to give everyone else touches, it's going to be difficult for It's going to be difficult for KD to learn, because KD does not know what is at hand. KD just wants a title. I think KD's more wanting to get a title than anything. And yes, he's a sellout because he's not loyal to a team like he said he was. And let me go on a tweet that he said a while ago. Everybody trying to get on the Heat and Lakers. Let's make this league competitive again. I think he said. I would have to look that, but that is what he was saying, is that the Heat, everyone was trying to get on the Heat because they had LeBron, and the Lakers because the Lakers had Lamar, Paul, and all of them. And when that happened, it was just like OKC, not OKC, but the league wanted to be more competitive. And now that you're selling out after what you said in 2010, I think, 2010, for you to leave the team and go to a team that has made it to the finals 2 years in a row now, maybe could happen again, I don't know, but to leave the team again is going to be not that great. And everyone who says that he's going to come back and rejoin the team, he's not going to get a standing ovation because he's sold out the team and he's trying to get back on everyone's good side. Now, will it work? I don't know. I don't really feel like KD needs to come back on the team because I feel like we're going to upgrade either way. So for him to leave and try and come back is going to be very much difficult. Will be very difficult. Now, I wanted to go on the record and say that if you do think that LeBron's trade was a lot worse than KD's trade, look at this video, watch the full, because literally look at all the facts. LeBron did not have a star player with him. KD has Russell Westbrook. He had Serge Ibaka and all those players. Serge Ibaka, Russell Westbrook, Cantor, Steven Adams, Victor Oladipo now, so I don't really think that it's that big of a mistake. And if he would have stayed, he would have been playing alongside Russell Westbrook, Victor Oladipo, and himself, with Enes Kanter, Steven Adams. I don't know, maybe if they're going to be putting Enes Kanter and Steven Adams at center and power forward, probably wouldn't be the smartest idea. But, you know, if they do that, they would have been playing alongside two of some great players, some key players that could really help his team, and that right there could be the title right there. Could be their title team. But he doesn't want to give it a chance. He wants to go to a team that is now guaranteed a title. I'm not going to say it's not going to make me not want to watch the NBA. It's just that I'm pretty sure I know what next season is going to be. It's either because Cleveland doesn't have any team that's going to be coming to them anytime soon. So, because you could even see in the playoffs this year, there was no team that could really compare to him. Toronto couldn't, and now we got the Pacers, who may be able to, and that may come down because, you know, Pacers got a great team now. But either way, KD sold out. KD's trade was a lot worse because he went to a team that's full of superstars and full of a franchise team. So if you're anyone that wants to say KD is better off in Oklahoma, you are right. Whoever says LeBron's trade was more worse than KD's trade, you're wrong. And I would just like to say that if you really want to see that, watch this video, and I think you'll figure out that trade was not as bad as KD leaving. Thank you all for watching. Peace.